How come most startups fail, even when we have more tactics and strategies than ever before? Join the bedside chat of an entrepreneurial couple as they share what it takes to create a business with ease and in flow.
Hi there, it's Natasha Koo.
And Jachym Jerie.
Welcome to the first episode of Biz In Flow, where you join us at our bedside chat, where we reflect on the day. Jachym's yawning. I think you're allowed to do that when it's a bedside chat. Where we reflect on our day of working together on a business as a couple with, I see now Jachym next to me with under eye circles. It's been a long day, huh? And we try to share with you what we've learned and how to grow a business in a healthy way, where we don't kill each other as a couple, and where we're actually aligned with what we want to do, what we want to create in this life.
Sounds good.
It's funny. It sounds like I have the pants on, but we won't reveal to you what we wear to bed. But so let's reflect back on today and what we've done so far.
Well, we have brainstormed. We have come up with a name, Biz In Flow, which I quite like. We got the URL, we got all the handles, we got what else?
Well, what I want to add here, and you'll probably notice as you listen to these episodes, is that I like to tell stories and Jachym likes to get to the point. So he got to the point, but what I want to share in terms of the story part is that our learnings today came on a 2-hour walk in the forest near our place, and this idea even to do a bedside chat podcast with you, reflecting on what we've done throughout our day and to share it with you listeners, that came when I was in the shower. So far it has felt really organic.
Yeah, that's true. It's been quite easygoing as I didn't feel like I was struggling or we were struggling or whatever. It kind of just flowed. Haha, Biz In Flow.
Oh my gosh. This guy needs to stop plugging himself. Now, it's interesting though, the name, because I felt like working with you is 1,000 times easier than working with myself, because we both have our own practices. So there Jachym yawns again. But we both have our own coaching practices, and it's really surprising to me to see how it's really easy to work together and things seem to unfold really quickly. I mean, we started this idea, okay, you had the idea earlier, maybe you can share with the listeners, but we literally started working together yesterday evening.
That's right.
And it's gotten to the point where we know who we want to target, we know what it is more or less that we want to provide in terms of our service, what we can provide, like what we both bring personally, and also what people might be struggling with. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's quite productive for 2 days. That's pretty good.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
Nothing. All good.
I guess that'll be a conversation after this podcast. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, so do you want to share a bit of how you even came up with the idea to create a business together? Because Jachym, I want to tell you that he did not ever want to work with me. So it's a surprise to me that we're even working together.
Yeah. Well, I did this cleanse in England and this woman suggested it. She was actually the one before who was like, no, that it's not a good idea, but I guess she changed her mind. And I was like, oh, okay, she thinks that's a good idea. She seems to have a good feel for people and situations and all of that. So I thought we can just give it a try.
Yeah, I guess. So anyways, I feel like there's a different commitment level here. I feel I'm really dedicated to this podcast, and I'm not sure if Jachym's really in it. So if you're rooting for me, please subscribe to us on iTunes and just comment below and say Team Natasha. You can hashtag Team Natasha, and maybe we'll turn this into like a full-on war But we'll see what happens, because
I think you're gonna win. I think you're gonna win because you are much more likable than me. You're much more sociable, and so you set yourself up for success here, while I'm gonna be the one, losing.
I don't think it helps to try to fish for pity points. So for those of you who saw through that, just please subscribe to us on iTunes, comment, and just write #Natasha, Team Natasha. But anyways, any more thoughts for today on how things went and a reflection of the business growing the way it is right now?
Well, it's been growing in our head quite successfully, so that's good. But we gotta start implementing now. Gotta plan the workshop, gotta put that up, so we actually get something going. We did document as well, which is good.
Can you explain a bit for those who are listening what you mean by planned a workshop or...
Right, because that was on the video, because we put it on the YouTube video. We are...
So slow down.
...going to do a workshop called... What is it called?
Fight to Flow.
Fight to Flow.
From Fight to Flow.
From Fight to Flow, that's right. And we're going to put that on the Internations, and Natty's going to be leading it. Mostly, well, she's gonna put it together because it was her idea, and I will I will fill in where I can see things that I can contribute for the workshop, and it's gonna be our first co-creative workshop that we're gonna do together, and see how people like it. Maybe we even record it.
And by then, documentation, I think you said.
Documenting, well, that's your kind of forte, so go ahead.
Okay, so that meant it's really something I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk, who's this really, really genius marketing, he owns a marketing agency, but the whole idea that if we're trying to reach out to you all, we have to be there for you and show what's up, and instead of trying to rack our brains for the deep knowledge and the deep knowing, why don't we just show you us in action, and that'll probably show you something much more practical and authentic of what we actually preach and what we live. So when we brainstormed for all the elements which I shared with you earlier, well, that's on our YouTube channel, so that's what Jachym meant when he said documenting.
That's right.
Now, there's something else that I want to add about today, and it's about us finding that name, right? So we were just walking around after dinner, and I was trying to find, midnight snack, after dinner craving for sweets. Okay, beside the point, I really wanted to find something sweet to eat, so we were just walking around, and then we were thinking of names and trying to brainstorm different names. That's how we came up with it. The moment we came home, we tried to find out if it's registered. It wasn't, and we got all our social media handles down with Biz In Flow, and honestly, I couldn't believe it, because it felt like one action, choosing the name, led to taking action and filling up, the platforms, on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, all that stuff. And then while I was in the shower, I was thinking, oh my goodness, we could populate it with this type of content. I could share this kind of quote, and I could share this kind of photo. And it's as if all these little dominoes were lined up together, and the moment I pushed the first one, I couldn't help it but do the second thing. So I wanted to mention that because I was writing an article about taking action and where that actually comes from. So that kind of light bulb came up just now.
Yeah, and I like it because you're very good with the whole marketing and branding and whatever. She doesn't know that she's good at it, but she actually is. The name Biz In Flow, that wasn't my idea. Most of the good ideas.
Wait, that was your idea?
No, it was your idea.
Oh, you said my idea, by the way.
No, your idea. It was your idea. All the good names were your ideas, really. We had some other names, but some of them were taken. The first name was actually freedom business.
Freedom Evolution.
Yeah, but we didn't even check that one. No, the first one was freedom business.
Oh yeah, the first one was
And that
freedom
was
business.
taken. So she really is good at this stuff, and I'm not really. So that's why it's good to work together, because we complement each other.
Luckily, because I'm sure not every single couple could work together. At the same time, I'm really grateful because I realized today and yesterday, because honestly, you guys, we've been at this for like 26 hours. Like literally, we started this 26 hours ago. Okay, that's enough emphasis. But I'm just really, really, really glad that I'm actually able to find someone who's able to complement me in what I can and what I can't. And turns out to be like my husband, so great. But I don't think that many people realize how much it helps to have someone next to you and who you can collaborate with in something like a business or an organization.
Yeah, and we have the benefit of already being a couple for quite a while and knowing how we work, when we cook together or how we do different things in the household and all of that. So a lot of things are already kind of clear and we know each other quite well. And that makes it easier as well, instead of just starting with someone new and you have to get to know their habits and little special ways of interacting.
Interesting. That just reminds me that I could also know, the parts that would piss you off a lot too. So, I probably know your buttons better than a stranger dude.
Yeah. Well, do you want to press them or you want to be productive?
Do you guys hear this? Literally, again, go to iTunes, subscribe, comment, #Team Natasha.
#Team Jachym. No. It's called Team J. Because if you're going to have to figure out how to spell my name, I'm already going to lose. It's #Team J.
So on that note, as we go to war and go to sleep, go to bed, I wish you a really good one. We'll be back tomorrow reflecting on what we do. Hopefully, we do something for our business every day. Or at least we can reflect upon, we don't have new content, at least we can reflect on the things that happened in the previous day.
Yeah, or we can do the work while we're recording this podcast.
We can do the work?
Yeah, like brainstorming and having ideas.
Well, that totally defeats then the whole name of the podcast of the Bedside Chats. I thought that would be so promiscuous because we're a couple and we're taking you to bed with us. But so unless we work from bed, it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, we can work from bed.
Right. But we do. I honestly do. I swear to you that this is being recorded in bed because I thought that was really important. Please do not ask me why. I just got this idea. I was in the shower, which does not make this any better. But I thought that was great. So I followed the hunch and I'm doing it. Are you proud of me?
I'm very proud of you. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. So see you, everybody.
Good night.
Listen,
Or
hear us tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
Bye.